Hello there. All right, we're going to create a new user instantly here with a screen flow I created. And I placed the component here on what would be the admin homepage. I'm in the sandbox for privacy reasons, but this is a working flow that I'm using in production in one of the orgs I help manage. So let's go ahead and create our new user. Actually, let's do a little different spelling. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm getting the first and last name, and then I'm auto-populating a lot of other data. So a lot of our users use some default values. So you might not be able to copy this exactly, but you could think about what you could put into the flow to create default values. So I've got some formula variables in there populating these values, and then the email and username are going to be the same, alias and nickname are going to be the same. So those are in the update records, but I don't need to present everything on the screen. And then some of the other required fields are also in the update records, but not on the screen. All right, so we're going to hit next, and that user is now created. That was it, first and last name. That's all I needed. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the user first, and then we'll go to the back end and look at the flow. So let's move over here to the user. This is a user we just created, Brittany Power. Here's the company name, email, address, and all that. And here is the flow. Now this flow is a little more complex because for this org, I'm also creating a bunch of other records and presenting other screens. And I've got a subflow in here handling faults. But for just the user creation part that you saw, it's just this top section. So when we start the flow, we want to check for user licenses. I'll show you that here. It'll open up. All right, so you're going to get the user license. You're going to filter by the definition key, and then you're going to have to look up your value. This one's for the Salesforce platform, and then you'll have to input the value in there. Get the total, the used licenses. And we can take that, put it in a formula variable, which works in the decision to check for the license count. So we want it to be 1 or more, not 0 or less. Like that there, because if it's 0, it wouldn't be less, but just to cover our bases. But if it is 0, we want to present a screen saying we don't have enough licenses. And if we do, we'll go ahead to the first screen. This is the first and last name that you saw already, and then the other data. After that, we check for the username. So we want to see if it already exists. And if somebody has it, then we're just going to check for the ID, just going to get the ID there. If somebody's got it, we want to present a screen and tell them to pick a new email or username. If it's free, we can go ahead and create our user. So this would be the final element unless you added another screen. All right, and you can see I'm using a lot of variables in here that I can create using formulas. So I'm just taking the first and last name, and then I'm populating some other default values that all of the users will use consistently. So that's how I did it. Let me know if this is helpful, if you've done this, or if you've had other ideas like this. And that's it. Thanks for watching.